Speaking of recording, I'm sick and tired of my iTunes getting blocked. No more blocking. No more censoring. Shana. Censoring. Censoring. Here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at electro swing tunes on my playlists. I've got a bunch of stuff that would only download to playlist that um, it was the center of, and other stuff that allowed me to put it on a personal playlist that I organized down at the bottom. I've also got at the top, it's sortable. Everything I've downloaded is sortable except for the Apple Music playlist, which I don't know why they won't let me put it in my own personal playlist. Like Ahmed Diab, he belongs in the playlist I made called Arabic music, but I can't add him. This Baroque stuff, I need to add to a classical radio station that I'm going to start curating. And I eventually want to get to electronic dance music, but right now all we have is electro swing and Arabic pop for dancing. The classical stuff can't really dance to, sadly. I don't know why. It's maybe too many participants, too much like technicality in the configurations of sounds and stuff, but it sounds beautiful nonetheless. Like this is just my R's, Q's, P's. I paid for each one of these about $12 to $20 per album. Some of them are EPs that only cost $6, and individual tracks cost about $1. I also ended up buying out a subscription. That's my account name. I bought a subscription for Apple Music, which you can also do for about $20 a month or so after making all these purchases, which allows me to click browse and then search for anything. Search for name a musician, name a song, name a genre, name a style. You can usually find it. I've been having trouble finding Tool because they're notoriously camera shy, but that's my recent browsing history. And so if I type in Tool, it says Tool artist, sober, okay, rockstar, what is this? Crushiad? Crush Eid? Crush Eid? I don't know how to pronounce it, but none of these are by Tool. They all have Tool in the title, though. But the band's name is Tool, and that's a little hubristic to take the name of something so important. But other things you're likely to find a lot on, like Bach or Mozart, definitely every time Bach. Bach is superior to Mozart in every way. Mozart's like a flash in the pan, a little fart compared to Bach. And here's what we have on Bach. Look at all this stuff. This is a horizontal belt. This is what I want to use shoulder buttons for. But look at all this stuff. All compilations. These are just the most popular. There's also playlists of Bach music and music videos of Bach. That might be fun to watch. Some of it's stylized, it looks like, and some of it is the musicians. It'd be nice to preserve the musicians' names, but like one thing that I love about Apple Music, here's more. It's even got more because Bach is so famous. That's not even a drop in the bucket of all the wonderful things Bach has done. There's even people and shared playlists. Let's do something with lyrics. Something with lyrics that's equal to Bach, I would say, would be, what's one I saw? Well, let's do lyrics of a playlist. So let's go back to the library, go to our classic rock mix. This stuff has been around since like 1960. It's not going anywhere. You find a song, you right-click it, and you click. That's all it has. You can add it from a playlist to a playlist. Those are all the ones I've done. some of our duplications because I got on bifurcations. I wasn't sure if I wanted to change them or not, so I saved them as a playlist and then continued to edit. But where is it? I think it's under song info, lyrics. All the leaves are brown, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm, I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, was in LA. California dreaming, California dream. Such a winter's day. This is meant to be sung in chorus, so the lyrics aren't really gonna look good in English script, but we could maybe convince them to add a score with notes on it, like I have here. These are all musical scores. If iTunes could include that, we could get instruments and parts, and instruments on iTunes next after lyrics. That's the next thing. But yeah, that's my iTunes like walkthrough. I'll post that to my page too. Coming up, because you didn't ask for it. No one. Here's stuff for you. I don't mean to diminish my treatment of people who are listening and who I'd love to hear from.